there! Thanks so much for stopping by again. I really appreciate you spending any amount of your day with me. Today, I wanted to look at one of the magazines that come out occasionally from Dell and Penny Press. Penny-Dell Press? It's hard to keep all these publishers straight, you know what I mean? So anyway, you might have seen these on the newsstands at places like Barnes & Noble. I don't know in Canada if these are sold up there at Chapters, for example, but I believe there are probably magazines that are similar to this in the UK. I know we get a couple of those. You'll see some of those, mostly because color is spelled with a U, so it's pretty obvious it's not from the US. But these are published in the US. They've got several different lines of coloring magazines. This is volume 26 of Living Colors. They have a whole bunch of different ones that you can get. If you've never seen one of these, I wanted to show this to you just so that if we're curious as to what was inside all these coloring magazines. I've got one. Let's take a look at it. Go over here. Okay, so this is, like I said, Living Colors by, I think it's called Penny-Dell now. Dell as in Dell Crosswords. Yes, same publisher. All the Dell and Penny Press magazines that are all these puzzle magazines, same publisher as this. So, now, not as many of these came out or out now just because coloring is not as popular as it used to be, but you'll still see them, especially in the crafts hobbies section of the newsstand at Barnes & Noble. Again, other places I don't know of. I've also seen these show up in places like Walmart. That's where I found a few of these like that. So take a look there if you have a local Walmart. Okay, so here you see we have Living Colors, Designing Colors, Flying Colors, and Splash of Color. And you can order, them through PennyDellPuzzles.com. So each of these is single-sided, and then I guess fish is the order of the day here. Yeah, because there's a fish on the front. They're not really thematic as far as I can tell. Like some of these other ones just look like they have random shapes. But coloring is a meditative pursuit that helps you relieve your stress and practice mindfulness. Well, that's true. The mindfulness part, whether it calms you down, I have not seen any stuff there, but this is, I would definitely call this a mindful pursuit. Okay, things that I like so far is that this art here is very, very well lined. The lines are nice and thick, without being like hugely thick. There's plenty of wide open space. There's plenty of small spaces. We do have some really itty bitty tiny places like that and that and that, which I'm not as fond of. Plus, there's some that's already colored in black, which I don't like. There's another one down here. Don't do that. I can color my own. Thank you so much. And they have quotes on this side. The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan. That's pretty cool. Yes, that's pronounced Riordan. I've met him. That's Riordan. Not Riordan, Riordan. This one's kind of plain. On the one hand, it'd be nice. I could see myself coloring these fish, but I don't want to sit here and color the entirety of the water. That's, no thanks. To me, that's like, why would I do that? Just sitting here, look, I'm just going to get a little bit of the blue pencil in here. We're just going to do this for a couple of hours. No thanks. Okay, see, now this is one of the issues that I have with adult coloring books in general. Is, as you can see, you've got these little itty-bitty patterns in these little small spaces. These spaces are small as it is. You don't have to make it look like a Zentangle. Thank you so much. I can handle it. Say the same thing here. I don't like these variegated lines. Some of them are thick, some of them are thin. It looks a little wonky. I can't really, I guess if I looked at it this way, it might make more sense, but no. See, and it's doing the same kind of thing here where we have these little extra patterns. Ooh, lots of itty bitty bits in there. That one's going to be hard to do. Oh, why do they do this? Okay, so you can see this has all these different Zentangle patterns inside. Yes, I do understand that one of my favorite artist Marjorie Sarnat does kind of the same thing, but if I don't know, for me, when I'm looking at her stuff, it doesn't feel like, here, let's just throw these patterns on it for no apparently good reason. Not all of her art is like that. And this one just sort of feels like, we're just going to stick these patterns in these little spaces. That's just me. And that one could be okay. Yeah, and you see here again, we've got a whole bunch of white space, which I'm not real fond of. It's like, what am I going to do with that? And yeah, I could draw myself, but I don't draw. I'm not a big. I don't sketch. That could be fun. Yeah, see more of these weird patterns. So obviously they have more than one artist that is. Oh, that's disappointing. It's like, you do not need to make a Zentangle piece out of this, okay? I wouldn't even know what to do with this one. That's different. Yeah, and so you got a little tiny parts as well as black that's already been filled in for you. No, thank you. I can do that myself. This one has some interesting opportunities for shading and coloring. I like that one. Maybe. Oh, look at these little itty bitty tiny parts. Oh no. Oh, ooh, that's. I need a Dramamine after that. Way too many itty bitty parts. That one doesn't really follow the theme per se, but yeah, you could do something with that. Oh, no. That one's not too bad. There are parts of that I could color. So, and you do get a lot of images, and this I think cost $8. This is when I bought it. No. Maybe. That kind of reminds me of Millie Murata. Don't like that. So you get... Ooh. Okay. Is it... No. Just no. Just say no. So that's the general idea. Now I'm going to turn back to the front of the book. Got a couple of pencils here, so I'm going to try the. Got a couple of Prismacolors and a couple of Polychromas. So I am going to try them and see how I feel about these and how the paper kind of fits with. Or what kind of quality paper we're looking at here. Okay, so far so good. As you see, I'm getting a decent amount of pigment down. This is with a Prismacolor. It doesn't feel scrapey, like if it had a really wide amount of tooth, it would almost feel like I'm scraping the pencil across it, and it doesn't quite feel so scrapey. As I knock over some bottles. Yeah, okay. If you're using Prismacolors, you could definitely color okay on this. I don't feel like I'm not pushing all that much. Not pushing real hard. Let's see, I'll go ahead and I'll push real hard here. Yeah, and it even takes that when I push down. Yeah, that'd work. All right. So now I'm going to take. This is a Polychromas. This is Burnt Sienna. Yeah, this is not bad paper quality, all told. This is definitely not anywhere close to the near newsprint that most of the rest of their magazines are printed on. But I'm getting a pretty good laydown of color. I'm easing up on the pressure right now. Just seeing what happens with the line, if I can actually blur this out so that it doesn't look like you're not getting actual stroke lines on here. Oh, that looks pretty good. So yeah, I think you could have some fun with some of these. If you happen to run across one of these books in the wild, I would say give it a shot. Flip through it, see if there are any pictures that actually speak to you that say color me, and if so, then for $8 it's not that bad of a deal. All right, well, that is volume 26 of Living Colors. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.